Explosions at oil facilities, drone footage, satellite imagery, headlines reading Ukraine hits Russian refineries, energy infrastructure targeted. Kremlin vows response. In a dramatic escalation of the war in Eastern Europe, Ukraine has launched a new wave of drone strikes deep inside Russian territory, targeting key oil refineries and fuel storage sites. The attacks marked one of the Kyiv's most aggressive operations yet, aimed squarely at undermining Russia's wartime economy. Fireballs at refinery sites, imagery crews responding, satellite photos showing damages. According to Ukraine and Western intelligence sources, multiple facilities include major refineries in Krasnodar, Ryazan, and Tarastan were hit by long-range drones, some traveling over 1,000 km from Ukrainian launch points. These sites are critical to Russia's domestic fuel production and military logistics. Ukrainian official in press conference, Ukrainian defense advisors say that we will continue to target infrastructure that enables Russia's invasion and military aggressions. If they feel no consequences at home, the war will never end. The drone strikes set off massive fires promoting of several oil pressing lines. Experts say the attacks could temporarily disrupt to 15% of Russia's refining capacity, driving up costs of complementing supply chains for both civilian and military fuel. Maps showing refinery location tracks decks of attacks and fuel disruption estimates. The strikes also triggered a wave of volatility on global oil markets. Brent crude briefly spiked above $89 per barrel as traded reacted to fears of longer-term supply instability and regional escalation. Energy analysts on news show energy analysts say that heating oil refineries is a clear move to hit Russia where it hurts its revenue base, but it also risks inflation global markets and drawing a stronger military response. Russia has condemned the strikes, accusing Ukraine of terrorist tactics and voting retaliation. Russia has condemned the strikes, accusing Ukraine of terrorist tactics and vowing retaliation. It's a statement the Kremlin wants all options are on the table in response to what is described as attacks of critical civilian infrastructure, even though many of these facilities have dual-use purpose in wartime logistics. Russian military convoys, Putin addressing top officials, emergency response crews. President Putin has not publicly announced a direct counter-strike, but Moscow is reportedly increasing air defense around key energy hubs and remaining up retaliatory drone campaigns across eastern Ukraine. NATO spokesperson speaking at a press conference, NATO officials say that we are closely monitoring the situation. Ukraine has the right to defend itself and degrade the resources used to fuel Russia's legal war. While Kyiv has not officially confirmed every individual strikes, Ukrainian officials have said these attacks are part of a border strategy to push the war back onto Russian soil, but military and economically. Timeline of major Ukrainian drone strikes in Russia since January. Since early 2024, Ukraine has significantly expanded its use of long-range, domestically developed drones, hitting oil depots, airfields, and defense factories across Russian territory far beyond the front lines. Western allies have offered tactical support, though some worry that deep dives inside Russia could provoke more aggressive retaliation. Fueling the fight, Ukraine's drone strategy escalates the war. With full lines burning and tensions rising, Ukraine's latest moves marks a turning point in the war from defense to disruption. Whether these both strikes will speed up the end of the conflict to deepen its risk remains to be seen. We will keep tracking developments from both of the ground and the skies.